For Chapter 6, I have several things for you to do in the web project, and some of these are going to stretch you a little bit again, and that's okay, I hope. First of all, I've clipped two things from the textbook I just want you to bring in here. This one here is this Help Parents Feel Part of the Team, and it's about 25 things to keep in mind when working with parents and especially setting up conferences. A lot of things that we talked about already in the lecture, but just something I want you to take with you into the future as a teacher of some reminders. Some highlighted here a little bit. Show interest in their child. There was one here I liked yet too. Here, remind parents that they may ask questions at any time and you'll still be pleased to explain anything that's not clear. So here's what you do. You download this and upload it in yours. It doesn't have to be part of your conference thing, but just part of your Chapter 6 page. And this one too, things to do throughout the year. And this clipped out of the textbook too, handling current concerns throughout the year. And it was 8 things. And again, I want you to have this reminder. So do the same. Come to this, save it, download it as an image, upload it into yours, and you can link it or embed it or whatever you want, but have it someplace in your Chapter 6 stuff. Then this will be the first thing here is I want you to create a little publication for conferences, and it can look anything like this. This is Publisher, just because for some of you it might be the easiest thing to use. You can use whatever, but something that you can print and send home. Now you look at this one here, has some links and stuff that students can use, parent-teacher conferences, and this is a pamphlet that she sends home with information. There's one page. Here's the back of it. Here's some questions, and this is what I'm going to ask you to do on yours, is you bring some of these questions in on the pamphlet or on the website or both that go with the conference thing in the textbook. Here it is. Typical questions include the following. And again, you make some kind of a headline or notice of these questions where that you could possibly ask them or be information you may want to know. And there's 8 of them here, and I want you to put questions of things that we may possibly talk about at conference. It can be on your website, on your pamphlet, or both. Okay, something that you're going to have in the parents' hands. And also these 9 that says, here's some things that you can ask me about. How well does my child get along with the other children, stuff like that. So 9 that they could possibly ask you, and 8 that you could possibly want to talk to them about. The thing about this is it helps us as parents kind of know what's going to come and what we're going to talk about. Okay, and so you make these available on your web page. And let me give you a couple looks on it. Here's one, just a little more. You need a little more here, but this is how she has this linked. And this one here has it in as here as as just a Word document. Again, she has some links here. How do you talk to your child's teacher? Effective parent-teacher conferences. Stuff for parents to look at. And then down here, she has some questions, things like that. This isn't ideal. She kind of has this set up like straight out of a book and not rethought. So you create something either in Publisher or Word, or if you have something else, but it comes into your web page, into your wiki or whatever you're using to communicate, and make it available for conferences. So you make a nice conference page that's a link on your wiki for parent conferences. Okay? Now, here's the other thing. With that, I want you to create a sign-up for us, parents. When can we sign up? Or when can we have for conferences? And I just took this out of Sioux Falls Schools. This is their conferences, the 1st, the 3rd, the 7th, and the 10th. And so I'm saying, go ahead and sign up for one of these. Okay, aren't you wondering how this is going to be? Well, most of us have these marked private, and so you go like here, and you can kind of see the settings on it. And here, so this is the way I have mine set up here, that it's not locked. People can get in here. Mine's protected, it's called. They can have discussion posts, but they can't edit it. So one of two things. Either I got to change this to public, which you may or may not want to do, or I ask the parents to ask permission to join. And what I'm going to do with you is I'm going to join each of you. I'm going to ask each of you if you can join, and I'm going to sign up for a time with each of you. Now, I built this in an Excel spreadsheet and pasted it in here. You can build this right on your wiki or whatever you want, but somehow, rather than send a sheet home, and this is what I used to just drive me crazy, you would send a sheet home and say sign up for a time, and then we'd sign up for it and we wouldn't get that time because somebody else signed up for it. The whole idea of this is the parents can come here, see what slots are available, put their name down. Now obviously I got a lot more slots than I have students, but that's okay. It still gives me an idea of the spread and stuff, and it saves me that time of, oh, let me collect all those papers, make sure everybody brought them back, and now I'll try and scribe them all in here. No. And if parents know how to do this, you might have to create a little help video on a Jing program or some other program that you DSU students know how to create, a little tutorial that tells parents how to get in here, where they simply hit this edit button and put their name in the slot that they want to see you in. Okay. So that is your other one. So you're bringing this one in, these two in. You're creating a sign up, you're creating a pamphlet and a page. And I just have this link here for you again, so you can see in the lecture what I talked about, how Mr. Stanford has his set up. Okay. That's what that looks like this week.